Hey everyone, Brett McCare from theartofmanliness.com. In today's video, Carl is going to show us how to light a charcoal grill.
A lot of people ask me, they said, you know, I really don't use charcoal because I always have trouble starting the fire. I remember when I was growing up, when my dad started the fire, he'd douse it with lighter fluid and my burger or steak or whatever he was cooking would come off tasting like gasoline. And you know, that's what we don't want to do. And now, with so many other options for starting a fire, it makes it easier, more efficient, and gives you a better tasting product. So let's just kind of look at some of the things that you can do. Probably the most popular thing that's out there is this charcoal chimney. And basically you pour your charcoal in the top, put some newspaper at the bottom, light the newspaper, in about 20 or 30 minutes, it produces a good clean charcoal that you can dump on your grill. We always use real lump charcoal as well. When you talk about charcoal, you can either get the briquettes or you can get real lump charcoal. This is actually made of wood that's cooked in an environment without oxygen. So it's going to burn hotter. Won't burn quite as long as a lump charcoal, but it will burn a lot hotter. So basically, you take that, you take your newspaper, you'll just wad it, stick it up underneath there, a couple pieces usually to kind of get it going. And you don't need to wad it too tight, otherwise it'll kind of suffocate. And then when you light it, you can use a match. I think a more manly, more direct method is the little hand blowtorch. You just light it, and the chimney will take over from there. In about 20 or 30 minutes, you're gonna have ashed over charcoal that you can dump on your grill and then start cooking on. Another option other than the fire chimney to start your charcoal is there are a lot of really good fire starting materials or help you start your charcoal. One of which is a little thing Kingsford makes called barbecue in a bag. Now, we talked a little bit, we really don't like lighter fluid, and a lot of people will say, well, lighter fluid's fine, you spray, you let it burn off, but a lot of times lighter fluid can get on the side of your grill and it doesn't burn off as easy until you get enough heat in there and still can impart a flavor on your food. So this is just has a little bit in the bag itself, the charcoal combusts, and you can pour your other charcoal right over the top of that and it will ignite that. Other things, there are little starter cubes. These are just little fire starter cubes. You can set these under your charcoal, light them. Duraflame makes one. You can use a couple of 3 of these under your lumps of charcoal, and they will all start your fire a lot easier and a lot cleaner than using lighter fluid. So we'll give you an example right here. We're going to use the barbecue in a bag on this one. One thing you want to be careful with is we always use a pair of fire gloves, because this bag, as the air in that bag heats up a little bit, sometimes it will puff up a little bit and can shoot back at you. So what we will do is we'll light the corner and let it catch, and you'll see when the air it gets some air in there. It'll take a couple seconds. There it goes. Now we'll light the rest of the bag. We'll let that catch a little bit, and then we will pour our charcoal right over the top of that here in just a minute. Now after you've got it, your charcoal's burning, you know you're ready to cook when that charcoal is ashed over. It's going to be a white, glowing white. You're not going to see a lot of the black left, so that way you know that anything that was possibly in there that can impart any kind of flavor on your food is going to be gone. So usually it takes about anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes, about 20 minutes in the chimney, 15 to 30 with the barbecue in a bag or any fire starter, and you'll be good to go and ready to start grilling.